CTS V transmission service that you can do on your own at home. Most of the videos I've seen on YouTube were absolutely terrible. All you need is a 14mm socket or anything 14mm to remove the drain plug from the oil pan. You have to remove this little fill plug, which is located on the passenger side of the transmission, right above the flange, the exhaust flange. I'm going to try to shine the light on and zoom in maybe. It's going to be terrible. But that round thing over there, right there, that's where that plug goes into, and you can remove it with just about anything. I have one of these little, let me zoom out, trim remover tools, but you can use anything, a flathead screwdriver, anything. Then you have a bunch of 10mm screws around the oil pan. You remove those, and then you drip all the oil in. So once you remove this drain plug, you're gonna have about 5 quarts of oil come out. After you lowered, I left one screw here, and I removed all the rest, and slowly I tilted the oil pan and drained all the oil in there. Now once I remove this oil pan, I will still drain it in here, and then I'm going to measure the complete amount of fluid that came out of the transmission, and that's exactly the amount I'm going to put back into it. Don't listen to anybody who says, oh, this is a fill plug, or whenever you start seeing fluid come out of here, when you start filling it up here and then the fluid comes out here and then you add another quart. That is not nearly enough oil. I will continue this video. I'm going to pause it now, and then I'll let you know how much actual fluid I got out of it. Oh, and all you need is, you can get it on Amazon, just get the original fluid. You can't go wrong with that. Dextron 6. Get the filter, super easy to replace. Once the oil pan is off, you just pop the filter out, press the new one in, replace the gasket, and fill it up from that hole on the side. Okay, let's get back to measuring the amount of fluid that came out. So this is what you're going to find once you drain the pan and took it off. You're going to have a magnet here that will catch all the metal shavings. So this is normal. As long as you don't see metal chunks on the bottom of the oil pan, and I don't see any, then your transmission is in really good shape. And here's the guts of the transmission. And this is the filter. I'm gonna move my oil catch pan, and then all you have to do is wiggle it loose, and it's gonna keep bleeding fluid, of course, and when it comes out there's gonna be a gush of oil still. I'm gonna have to pause the video here because it's really hard to do one hand. Sorry. All right, the filter is out. Here's the new one. It comes with a new O-ring. You don't necessarily have to replace it. I've never seen one go bad, but if you can, do it. I'm going to use one of these picks, try to get the old one out. Sometimes it is a pain in the butt to get them out, so it's up to you. Either way, you can't go wrong, I promise. I replaced a lot of these and never seen one fail. Like I said, it's a bitch to get out. It's coming out in pieces. Not fun. So like I said, it's no fun to remove this little motherfucker in bits and pieces. So I ended up punching a little hole with one of these punchers, and then I hooked this into it, and then I used this trim remover tool, pried against it on the bottom of the transmission to pull this out. So yeah, if you don't want to, you don't have to replace it. It's not fun to replace, and I have never seen one to fail, but you know, I just wanted to go all out for no reason at all. You don't have to. So if you feel brave enough to replace that, then you can use a 22mm socket with a short extension on it and a hemorrhage, and then just punch it in. Then you can just pop the new filter in. There, new filter, all the way up, seated. Now let's measure all the fluid that came out. All right, so the initial drain was fill this up once to 400 milliliters, 4 liters, and one more. So 5 liters, that was the initial. This is what came out of the pan after draining the pan completely. Let's measure that all together. So that's another 4 liters, and then there's more in here, so we're gonna dump this and measure that. So just about another liter came out of it. So altogether it's 2 of these, 4 liters plus one more, so 9 liters, about close to 10 quarts of fluid that you're gonna get out of it. And I'm not gonna bore you with the reassembly. All you have to do is clean the magnet, clean the pan, put it back up, and start filling it back up with 9 liters of ATF on the side of the transmission on the passenger side. That's it. No more nonsense. It should be good to go.